I'm open. I'm open to switch. They're crying, they're screaming. Oh my G. Animals and human must be friends. Most of people, actions and words are not aligned.
Hi, everyone. This is Sheena, and today I'm here with Raymond. And Raymond saw my sign, 3 questions for animal lovers, and has agreed to sit down. So, are you ready to get started?
Yeah, I'm ready to get started. Let's go.
Okay, so the first question is, are you an animal lover?
Yes, not gonna lie. I love animals.
The second question is, what do you think about animal abuse or people that abuse animals?
I think I understand them somehow, and people are different. But for me, if I have a choice, just trying to accept them as a friend. As a friend, animals and human must be friends. That's my input. That's how I view the world.
Yeah, no, that's great. Exactly. The third question, are there any industries where you pay for animals to be abused? And by that I mean, do you eat meat, dairy, and eggs?
I feel kind of guilty for this, but I want to be honest. Right now, yeah, I did some kind of. I'm being part of that system, but I know somehow that I'm gonna switch, and I'm gonna do it gradually. Not for the health, and for of course like you're inside what's telling you.
Yeah, that's exactly right. What made you want to maybe decrease the amount of animals that you're eating? You seem to be that you've got a conscience about it. What started that process for you?
All right, I met lots of people in this country that are vegan, vegetarian, and they are like somehow some kind of unique energy. Like they are so nice, like so chill, easygoing, down to earth kind of person. And I like their personality. And you as well, I can sense it.
Yeah, and I can see that you're a kind person as well. Many people, we say we're against animal abuse, but our actions don't reflect those values. Can you really be against animal abuse while still paying for it to happen?
Okay, I'm trying to my very best to avoid it, but sometimes I cannot help myself. But when I see an animal, I feel like I have an empathy of them. They have their emotion like us. But the thing is, yeah, you're right. Most of people, actions and words are not aligned.
That's exactly right. And it's so nice of you that you said it, but then you changed your word it to them. Do you think animals are someone or are they things? Are they some things or are they some ones?
I think they are someone's. In spiritual explanation, I think we reincarnate and turn to animal. I don't know. And there's spiritual animal spirit. They're saying that you have animal spirit. But you know what? It's very very hard to get a perfect not to eat, especially if you live this kind of like country or environment.
But when you go into the shop now,
Now,
do you see a lot of plant-based products?
yeah, I see. I see a lot. I'm doing food delivery around downtown. I think it's improving compared to the history before. I see a lot of greens, and they're starting to evolve this community, and I like that the greens. What do you think if all the people are vegan or vegetarian? What do you think happened in our society? Do you have any idea?
I'll give you one example in terms of the environment. If the world was to switch to plant-based agricultural system,
Trying to say yeah.
we could free up 75% of agricultural land because right now we're growing all these crops to feed to livestock and then eat the livestock for 17% of the calories of the protein that we get and of the calories that we get. Our health right now, animal-based products are the leading cause of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, obesity-related illnesses is all from eating animal products. So the effect on our healthcare system would be huge.
Those you're saying is all about positive. If that's so, why it's not implementing right now? If it's all positive, if it's for humanity, for climate change, for planet Earth, for everything, why is it not happening right now? Why?
The industry, like you said earlier, so much power and so much money, and they have such strong lobbyists that will put out something called misinformation to try and confuse you to think that actually their products are good for them. The industry like the tobacco industry, they have so much power and so much money. But the biggest thing we can do is vote 3 times a day with what we buy. 3 times a day when we eat, we're saying we don't want this, but we want this. Don't expect the industry to change anytime soon, but we can expect them to change when we vote with our dollar. They just want the money. They just want the money. And so many of these Canadian companies, Lactancia milk, they have transitioned one of their huge plants in Sudbury, Ontario, from dairy milk to plant-based milk.
That's nice.
They're going where the money is, yeah.
I mean, they can still earn money if they do that, like you said, transition to plant based, right? So if they want money, why don't they choose the better ways, the positive ways?
Exactly. For yourself, what animals do you eat?
Mostly beef and pork.
What holds you back from making that switch to veganism and stop eating cows and pigs?
It's more on like convenient and affordable, practical.
So last year, Oxford University did a study, and the results of the study were that plant-based diets are 30% cheaper than omnivorous diets. Pescatarian, so those that eat fish, were the highest, were the most expensive, and plant-based diets were at the bottom by 30%.
Nice.
So yeah, and a lot of people don't know that. What do you think about that?
I'm open. I'm open to switch if I find a right wife or I'm single right now. Why not? That's
Do you think it's hard to do on your own, or is it? What would you find would be a hard part of it?
I think my situation right now, the main obstacle is like I don't have really time and effort, or I'm just being lazy, or I'm more focused on something else.
What do you think is more important, your slight difference in taste or the life of an animal?
It's a tricky question for now because I also value my freedom, but somehow I'm gonna switch definitely.
I can give you some resources. Would you like to take them after we're done here?
Sure,
Would you like to watch a dairy video about milk?
of course. Let's
Okay.
go. Is that how you read this?
Yes, that's how every cow is forcibly impregnated, so she has a baby. Cows only produce milk once they have had a baby.
Oh my G. Is this good or bad?
This is standard practice. This is all legal. So baby is taken away from their mother so we can drink their milk.
No. Mother should have a right to experience. Oh shoot. See, mother are chasing their babies.
What did you think about what you saw?
Of course, I'm being I'm being sad about that. That's exist. What's the point why they're doing that? Because of just money, profit?
Exactly. Exactly. People think it's hard to become vegan, but when you see the truth and you look at it from the victim's perspective, from the animal's perspective, it becomes the easiest decision you can ever make. I'll give you some resources to take home with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Thank you so much.